Welcome, YouTube. Today we'll be checking out VyprVPN, a VPN that doesn't get as much recognition as maybe it should. I'll go over what we here at Cybernews.com think about this VPN. Streaming, unblocking, speed, privacy, security, and anonymity. We've got you. We'll run through all the important categories and see how the Vypr holds up so you can get the most for your money. I'll even use this VPN in real time so you can truly understand its user interface, practicality, and all-round performance. First up, I was shocked at how much VyprVPN has to offer, seeing as its price is pretty reasonable, as little as $166 a month. It's definitely refreshing that all the features are available regardless of what plan you opt for. And they're all useful too. One of the most important uses for me for a VPN is its security and privacy, which we'll cover, but let's get real, its ability to unblock all of the things and have no streaming issues is high on the list too. Be sure to stay up until the end to get the VyprVPN full picture. So I took VyprVPN for a spin to see if I'd encounter any errors with its unblocking. First, the beloved Netflix, then BBC iPlayer, the content of my people, and finally ye old faithful YouTube. All in all, this was a nice process across the board. It was manageable, I had good speed, and I didn't encounter any buffering. I will say that this great experience was exclusive to their WireGuard protocol because I faced a few errors with some of the others on the list, which I will mention. All in all though, VyprVPN is definitely a contender in the unblocking game. Getting into connection speeds, of course, if you're looking to stream, torrent, or even game using a VPN, you want a good speed. I feel you. So we put it to the test to understand VyprVPN's baseline connection speeds. You should always keep in mind that your speeds will be affected by the server's proximity to your location, so some of the examples out there on YouTube could be a little misleading. For more in-depth results or way more on VyprVPN, check the little YouTube card here. You can also snap up a great deal by visiting this service provider via our website too. What if you're just interested in anonymity and a secure browsing experience? I get it. What did I tell you would get into the serious stuff? VyprVPN is definitely trustworthy with its strict no logs policy, which wasn't the case at one time or another, so I'm super happy that they made this move. You can rest assured that your connection will be secure if you connect to any of their servers, as they use industry-approved encryption protocol. As I mentioned, they even have different tunneling protocols to suit different types of uses. The most impressive being WireGuard, which is extremely secure, and I found its speed pretty good. Surprisingly, WireGuard is also available on both the mobile apps too. Their views on data retention are completely transparent and available to read on their website. Bonus points Vypr, they've actually had their foot in the door in the fight against internet censorship for a long time, and that translates well with this VPN and their respectful approach to privacy. With all that said, there is currently no anonymous payment method, specifically cryptocurrency, which is always a bit of a shame and always kind of baffles me, seeing as many people use VPNs for greater anonymity, but for me, it isn't a deal breaker. It's got all the essential security measures. I really appreciate the public Wi-Fi protection, handy if you're constantly connecting to unknown networks. Top tip, I have actually customized this to automatically turn on when I connect to any unknown networks, just for peace of mind, which is a cool customization for sure. Another security measure that I'm super happy about is the kill switch. It's an important VPN feature for me because it acts as a precaution if your connection suddenly drops, keeping your real IP address hidden. I found it super easy to use, but you do have to manually turn it on. It has some nice configuration options too, probably the most impressive execution of this feature that we here at Cybernews.com have actually seen. Bonus points Vypr, although for some reason this isn't available on their iOS client, which is really irritating when features are spread out like this. Again, there is so much to know about a VPN before fully committing to make sure it's right for you, so don't forget to check out our website, can really help you out. So I just want to go over the ease of use real quick because it's a super important factor with any VPN, especially for novice users. Guys, I've been working really hard. I tried all the versions out and I've been using this as my main VPN for about 5 days now. The VyprVPN app is actually available on all devices with a generous ability to connect to 5 devices at one time, which is super great. Straight off the bat, I will say that Linux users won't really get their money's worth in terms of functionality. Sorry Linux users. On Windows and macOS, it's a lot more streamlined and generally smooth for VPN newcomers. I found the navigation really polished and to the point, which I always enjoy. And although you'll find that both the mobile apps interfaces are identical, and there isn't really much difference between the desktop counterparts, the Android app does have the ultimate VyprVPN form. You've got your split tunneling and a kill switch, which are just a few of the luxuries. I will say though that this VPN in terms of use is intuitive and to the point. There is no map like other VPNs, but this didn't really bother me that much. It could take more scrolling, I guess, but you do just kind of find your way quite smoothly. They do have a list of countries on the side. Having said all of this, is it worth it? Let's recap, but first be sure to hit like, slam subscribe and turn on notifications to support this channel. We post weekly fresh content. From a first glance, this VPN doesn't do all the flashy advertising that others do, and it might be easy to skip over, considering its impressive execution of the kill switch and even their implementation of the WireGuard tunneling protocol. It is pretty good. If you were looking to only unblock content, then you would have to check which protocol you were using, but that isn't a deal breaker, and you would be getting top speeds and safety from this VPN. There is no doubt in my mind that this VPN is handy in many areas and a completely affordable price. Linux and iOS users won't get the full package, but VyprVPN has done a good job of offering similar experiences across the board, especially as they introduce features which were never before available on certain platforms. You've got split tunneling on Mac OS and Android's Connect on Start are VyprVPN's highlight. Generally, I can confirm that this VPN is a bit of an all-rounder with a few minor caveats. You can do all of the things you'd expect from a reputable VPN in one place, which is really appreciated, and it leaves me with no hard feelings about opening my purse. What VPN have you been using this year? Let's have a chat down in the comments, and be sure to check out our VyprVPN article. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!